Welcome back to another episode of Combat Step. We are about to proceed to combat, but before we move phases, please like and let us know in the comments which deck you're cheering for. Deck lists are in the description below. Before we delve into the depths of the multiverse, continue supporting our channel in its quest to bring you more thrilling content. By becoming a patron supporter, you'll gain access to exclusive perks and help us continue to create top-notch videos. Be sure to use our Dragon Shield and Ink Gaming affiliate links in the description when you purchase your next set of products. Don't forget to follow us on social media and stay updated on the latest news, deck techs, and community discussions. And of course, make sure to subscribe to our channel to join the ever-growing community of fellow Planeswalkers. With your support, we'll continue to explore the boundless possibilities of Magic the Gathering together.
I'll just do Stone Mad Ruins.
Alright. I will draw. And I'm going to play a Spara's Headquarters, tapped, and pass.
I will draw. I will play a Savage Lands tapped, and I will pass.
I will untap, upkeep, draw a card. I will play an Arid Mesa, crack it, fetch for a Steam Vents, and pass the turn.
Nice.
I will put it in tapped.
Continuing this theme, we'll do Myriad Landscape Tap.
Alright, untap, upkeep, and draw. I will play a Swamp, and then I am going to tap 2 and cast Nature's Lore, searching for a forest card, putting it on the battlefield, and shuffling. I'm gonna go, one of the other Triumphs is also a forest. If it's not, I'll just grab a basic forest, but I do not have a follow-up, so I will pass after that.
I will untap, I will draw, I will play Basic Forest, I will tap for 2, and I'll play a Bramble Familiar, gearing up for Bloom Burrow. 2/2 Elemental Raccoon, taps for green, bounce to my hand if I discard a card and pay 2. I'll pass.
Both Elementaling the Raccoon, draw a card.
Oh my god, me!
Oh my god, me. Play a Sulphur Falls. Pay 2 to cast a Swiftfoot Boots. If there is no response, I will pass the turn.
I'm just going to 2 and sack Myriad Landscape for a mountain.
Alright, untap, upkeep, and draw. I am going to play a Urza's Power Plant. I'll tap the Power Plant to play a Soul Ring. And then I'm going to tap for green and 1 to go Farseek, getting me another Triumph. And I'm going to pass while I do that.
I will untap and I will draw. Okay. I will play a Dakmor Salvage tapped, and then I'll tap for 3 to play Rhythm of the Wild, and I will pass the turn.
Good card, good card.
Oh yeah.
Alright, untap, upkeep, draw a card. Play a Shivan Reef. I will pay 2, cast my commander. I will pay 1 colorless with my Shivan Reef to equip Swiftfoot Boots to Saheeli.
Nice.
I'm gonna go to combat.
Nose goes.
I'm gonna swing 2 at Coram.
My little face. I'm gonna take the 2.
You didn't nose goes, that's why you got hit.
I thought we were drawing straws.
No, you don't worry, you're getting hit next time, Jace. I will pass the turn.
Draw.
Cast a dragon. Cast a dragon.
Alright. Buy for Forsaken Monument.
Well, that's a good play. That works. I will untap, up,
Change you up
and
a little
draw. I'm going to play a forest, and then I would like to tap for 2, 3, 4, and 5 to cast my commander, Ulalek. Pass the turn.
I will untap and draw for turn. I think I want to do stuff. I'm gonna play Kaga, Shadow Archdruid. So whenever she attacks, she gains Death Touch until end of turn, and I mill 2 cards. And once during each of my turns, I can play a land or cast a permanent spell from among my graveyard that were put in the library this turn. So she's like a mini Coram.
Very nice.
Rhythm of the Wild. I'm gonna choose to give her haste, and I'm going to send my 1/4 your way, Jace. Death Touch trigger, and I get to mill 2.
Yep.
Cool.
And I'm not
mill
gonna
2.
block. I'll take the 1.
I think I just want the Woodland Cemetery. Yeah, I'm gonna just grab the Woodland Cemetery, play it for my land per turn, and pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw 1 card. Play a Mana Confluence. Cast Felwar Stone. Pay another 2. Cast Mind Stone. Pass the turn.
Rock. Mountain. Finally, I can try and do something. People of the Mirror Breaker.
Ooh, okay, that's good.
Chapter 1. You get to Goblin Shaman. That's the turn.
All right. Tap, upkeep.
Fun fact: these tokens that this saga makes are worth $6 each.
Why? Are they very rare? That's weird. Play a swamp. I'm gonna tap for 4 and cast a Sowing Myco Spawn. When I cast this spell, I search my library for a land card put to the battlefield. I'm going to tap 2 using my commander's ability to copy that. So when I do so, I copy the triggered ability or the ability from the spell on the stack, and also copy the actual card. So I will end up getting 2 lands from my deck onto the battlefield and end up with a copy of the Sowing Myco Spawn. The lands do come in. They do come in untapped. I am going to grab the other 2 Tron lands because I already have Urza's Power Plant. So,
yeah, that's strong. Yeah.
So now I have Tron assembled. As soon as I grab those lands, I would like to then tap for 2 and a green to cast Wasteescape Battle Mage, and I paid a green for its kicker cost. So when I cast the spell, if it is kicked with green mana, then I get to exile target artifact or enchantment an opponent controls. I am going to pay 2, and I'll have a colorless floating to copy that. So I will get to exile 2 artifacts or enchantments an opponent controls and get a copy of the creature. I am going to exile the Mirror Breaker because that's just gross when it flips. Rhythm of the Wild, because that seems pretty.
In response.
Sorry. And then I am going to pass the turn.
Sure. Untap. Drop return. Let me see here. Splinter Twink, I'm just gonna send my 1/4 your way. Death Touch trigger.
I will take it.
Cool. Mill 2. I mill 2, sorry. 1 and 2. What do I want here? Although Alter is tasty, it's not kind of what I want right now. So I'm gonna tap for 2. I'm gonna cast Satyr Wayfinder from my bin off of Kaga. I'm gonna mill 4 when Wayfinder enters. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, sick, all lands. I get to take a land from among them, put it in my hand, and the rest go into the bin. I'm gonna take Exotic Orchard.
Nice.
My land per turn as my Exotic Orchard. I'm gonna tap for 4, and I'm gonna play Coram. I think Coram. Yep, Coram still just a 0/5. Pass the turn.
Untap. Upkeep, draw card. I'll play Riptide Laboratory as my land for turn. 1, 2, 3, plus 2 blue. I'm gonna cast Baral's Expertise. I'm going to target Ulalek and your 2 token copy Eldrazi's.
They just go back to my hand, right?
They do go back to your hand, and then I cast something for 4 less from my hand without paying its mana cost. I'm gonna cast my own Eldrazi. It's Matter Reshaper.
I approve. I approve. I love me Eldrazi.
Yeah, dude, I love Matter Reshaper. Matter Reshaper is sick. I think I'll just pass the turn after that.
Let's just see what I can try and do. I'm going to do 3. Build another third path, but I'll maintain priority and do 2 to Tibalt's Trickery that.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
So you can get something else instead? That works.
Yeah. My graveyard's not looking healthy. I'll do dice roll 1, 2, 3, 4 is very well. Oh, 1. And then we reveal. Oh! That's an imposing grandeur we got. I'm going to cast this, so each player may discard their hand and draw cards equal to the greatest mana value of a commander they own in the battlefield or in the command zone.
So,
So hold on before anyone does anything.
yeah.
I'm gonna pay a life with mana confluence and go down 1. I'm gonna cast Change the Equation to counter that.
Ooh.
Oh, what?
Sounds good.
Why?
All right, is that resolve? Because I don't need you drawing 9 cards.
That is stinky. And I don't want to draw only 4.
I don't want to draw 2.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. Yeah, no, great play.
It's a May ability.
Well, we also don't
Okay,
want you to
I
draw
want
cards.
I want you to may not draw 9 cards. So unless you have anything to say about this resolves.
Yeah.
Freaking nerd. Fine.
I second that.
I'm just going to keep this up here until you pass a turn.
Okay. I'll go to my turn. I will untap. I'll play a Carplusian Forest. Attempt to recast my commander.
You're chilling.
Seems pretty good.
I will play a Bajuka Bog as my land for turn. Does anybody even have a graveyard that is any, like? I know we all have graveyards, but is there anything that matters? Probably not, right?
I have 4
I
lands and an
use-
altar.
I use my graveyard the least. I mean, York, I feel like would probably be a good graveyard exile target.
Yeah.
Considering they're playing a graveyard deck.
Yeah, Dork, I'll hit your graveyard, I guess.
You're chilling.
And then I'm going to go to combat. I will send 3. It's a 3/3. I'll send it at Palkatina, and that's actually really the only one I can attack. So just 3 coming at you.
Fine.
And that's my turn. I'll pass.
Sweet. I will untap. I will draw for turn. Okay, that's pretty good. I think I just want to just keep swinging.
That's a good plan.
Yeah, so...
So you're a swinger.
Drop your
I
keys in the
swing
bowl.
both ways.
Grab new keys
I
when you go to
swing
leave.
everywhere. Shit, I lost my keys. Jason, I'm gonna send Kaga your way again.
Yeah.
F touch trigger, and then I'm gonna actually send my 0/5 Coram your way, Palkatina. I do have 2 triggers that go off, so Death touch trigger off Kaga, so I'm gonna mill 2. Archon of Cruelty and Dread Return, and then I have each player mill a card off of Coram. So I mill Mulch off of that.
Ooh.
So now Coram,
Mulch is he?
I milled Ulamog the Defiler. That would have been.
I milled a mountain.
so currently Coram's a 7/5 now.
Ooh, I really wish I did not mill my Ulamog. That would have been a great draw.
See, that's why I'm only attacking for 1. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Yeah, you're gonna hit some big bombs off me because Eldrazi's are pretty chunky.
And I don't even have to attack you with them. Yippee!
That's true.
Cool. So, I think I just want stuff from my graveyard, admittedly. I'm gonna start off of Kaga's effect. I'm gonna cast Mulch. I'm gonna tap a Forest and my Salvage. I'm gonna reveal 4. And I put all lands into my hand, and the rest into the graveyard. Those are all non-lands, so they all hit the bin. Yeah, I'm gonna tap for 4, and I'm gonna attempt to cast Dread Return from my bin to bring back Archon of Cruelty. have Archon ETB. So when Archon of Cruelty enters the battlefield or attacks, target opponent sacks a creature or planeswalker, discards a card that loses 3 life. I draw a card and gain 3 life. Yeah, Jace, I'm gonna have you sack a creature or planeswalker and discard a card, lose 3 life, and then I'm gonna draw a card and gain 3.
Sacrifice the Warskype Mage, Battle Mage. I will discard the only card in my hand, Kozilek the Great Distortion, and then I lose.
Oh, sweet.
I know. I really wanted to cast Kozilek to refill my hand. That was gonna be great. I was gonna draw 14 cards.
Surprisingly,
Oh my.
not played a land for turn, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna play Commercial District. I'm gonna get a Surveil trigger. I think I want to keep that there for right now. Yeah, I think that's a good play. In hand, I'm going to pass the turn.
Alrighty. Untap. Draw a card. Yeah, I guess I'll play Spine Rock Knoll to hide away 4. Put this card underneath Spine Rock Knoll. I'll put the remainders on the bottom. I will then pay 2 to make a copy of Matter Reshaper. I will then go to combat. Archon's a 6/6. Okay. I think I will swing 3 at Palkatina.
Alright.
Alright. I have no further actions. I will move to my end step and sacrifice this copy of Matter Reshaper, so it has a dies trigger. I reveal the top card of my library. You may put that card on the battlefield if it's a permanent with converted mana cost 3 or less. Otherwise, put it into my hand. It's Cascade Bluffs, so I get a Cascade Bluffs. I will then pass.
I like that interaction a lot, actually. That's sweet. That's super cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Matter Reshaper is pretty good in Commander.
2, 3, 4. Sneak attack.
Seems pretty good.
Yeah, no, that sounds like a plan.
Do a red. Sneak attack out Pathrazer of Ulamog.
What are all these Eldrazi doing here?
That's a pretty bad one. That's gross.
I'm gonna need a bigger shovel.
Okay.
I'm just going to then immediately emerge that out with Herigast,
Oh yeah, 100%.
That works.
and I think I'll just pass turn.
All right. Let's untap, upkeep, draw. Hey, top deck. That's a decent card. I will tap for 2 to play it that heralds the end, and I will use Urza's Power Plant to copy it with my commander's ability. So it that herald the end says colorless spells I cast with mana value 7 or greater cost 1 less to cast. Other colorless creatures get +1/+1. So now my colorless spells that are 7 mana or bigger will cost 2 less, and then my other colorless creatures will get +2/+2. I'm going to send the Salwing Myco Spawn, which is a 5/5 now, down at Splinter Twink. This
Oh,
comes down
no.
to 2.
I will take 5.
All right, and I'm going to pass the turn.
Cool. I will untap. I don't think I have anything on my upkeep. Cool. I will draw for turn. I'm gonna send some attacks some places. I'm gonna send Kaga and Archon of Cruelty your way, Jace, but I'm not targeting you with the Archon of Cruelty attack trigger. And then I'm gonna send Coram your way, Palkatina. I do have some triggers to resolve, so I'm gonna do them nice and slow. Kaga's attack trigger is gonna go off. She gets Death Touch. I mill 2. Just let me know if I need to stop.
Okay.
Milling Beast Within and a Portaling Broodlord. Forum's gonna have each player mill a card. I'm gonna mill a Green Warden of Marasa.
My Rhystic Study.
I milled a Fierce Guardianship.
You mean my heuristic study. Cool. And then the Archon of Cruelty attack trigger is going to target you, Palkatina. So I'm going to
I'll respond to the target.
Sure. So targeting you.
I'm going to bolt bend that.
Sure.
Splinter, for countering my spell, I'm going to have it target you.
We're doing a spite play here. Okay.
Look, you countered my 9 mana thing, okay?
Twink, help! My hands are tied. I can't do anything.
I'm gonna sacrifice a Mind Stone to draw a card in response.
Palkatina hijacked my horse. Help.
So the Archon's just gonna point at me.
Correct.
I think, and I have to sacrifice a creature or planeswalker. Well, that's complex. I will pay 1, 2, +1 to take a damage to snap my Matter Reshaper back to my hand. I'm gonna untap Spine Rock, Knoll, and Mana Confluence, and then I will sacrifice Saheeli, discard Matter Reshaper, and lose 3 life. That was really stupid.
And then I'm gonna then we go to damage,
Damage, yeah.
and I take 7.
I'm gonna activate Spine Rock, Knoll to cast Solemn Simulacrum.
Nice.
I'm gonna go tutor out I'll go find an island, and then I don't have any more effects.
I'm gonna cast Victimize. So I'm gonna choose 2 target creature cards in my graveyard. I'm gonna choose Green Warden of Marasa and Hoarding Broodlord. I sacrifice a creature. I'm gonna choose the Sacrifice Satyr Wayfinder. If I do, I return the chosen cards to the battlefield tapped.
Nice.
So I'm gonna sack the Wayfinder, Broodlord, and Green Warden enter tapped. I get 2 ETB triggers, 1 off of the Hoarding Broodlord, which lets me search my library for a card, exile it face down, then shuffle, and for as long as that card remains exiled, I may play it. In addition, spells I cast from exile have Convoke, and then Green Warden allows me to return target card from my graveyard to the battlefield, to my hand. I'm going to bring back, I think I just want Beast Within. I'm gonna bring back Beast Within from my graveyard to my hand. So now just about everything has been taken care of there, and I'm going to tutor off of the Broodlord. I think I just want this. Or I'm going to exile that, sorry, I'm going to exile that to the Broodlord, so I'm going to put that off to the side. And shuffle. Don't think I want to be 2 shields down, so I'm going to tap for a black to cast Entomb just to get out of my hand. I'm going to search for a card to put in my bin really quick. I'm just gonna put Brawn in my graveyard. So Brawn is usually a 3/3 with trample, but as long as Brawn is in my graveyard and I control a forest, which I do, that's not a forest, I do, creatures that control have trample. I'm gonna go ahead and with 7 cards in my hand, pass the turn.
I'm gonna untap. I'm gonna draw a card. Cast Saheeli. Pay 1 to equip Saheeli with the boots. Das Boots.
That's cool.
Pay a blue and a red to a copy of Solemn Simulacrum.
Nice.
I'm gonna go find whatever basic land I find first. It's an island. I'm gonna go to combat. I'm going to attack. Okay, I'll swing 2 at Dork.
My little face, I take 2.
I will then pass the turn, sacrificing Solemn on my end step to draw a card and pass.
I'll do 1, 2, 3. I'm going to play Volcud Awakening to bottom 2 and draw 3. Do a red, and I'm going to sneak attack out Cavern Horde Draken. Splinter, you have the most treasure, so I'm just going to go for 6 at you.
Okay, I will take 6.
Play this Ancient Tombs land for turn. Alright, and now I get 3 treasures. I'm going to Skitter Beam Battalion, sacrificing Herigast. And when that enters the battlefield, it's going to create 2 more token copies. Recast Herigast Erupting the merging on the Skitter Beam Battalion. And I am neutral on life. And I'm going to draw 3 and play Mimic Bat. Arcanes are going to gain another 2. Pass the turn.
Alright, I will untap, upkeep, and draw a card. Alright, that's pretty good. I will cast Emrakul, the World Anew. When I cast it, I gain control of all creatures target player controls. I'll pay 2 to copy it. I won't end up with a copy of Emrakul because the legend rule will kill one of them, but I do get to steal all creatures 2 players control. I'm going to choose to take all of Dork's creatures and all of Palkatina's creatures.
Sure.
Palkatina, you shouldn't have that Cavern Horde Dragon, I don't think, right?
Yeah, because you sacked it to a merge, right? Or
I
something.
sneak attacked
No, it was sneak attacked.
That's what it was, right. But yeah, let me know when we go to combat. So before my mana exits the pool, I should say.
I go to combat, so I'm going to go to change phases.
Sure, I'm going to... Do I want to waste this right now? I'm going to, in that case, Beast Within, targeting Mimic Vat. I'm going to destroy it and give you a 3/3 Palkatina.
Why the Mimic Vat Pokemon?
Because I can't target Emrakul with the Beast Within, like I initially wanted to, and when Emrakul dies, or I should say leaves the battlefield, Jace then has to sack all the creatures, and I don't want you getting exile triggers off that.
I'm going to go to combat. Since you are at the highest life total and now you have no blockers, I'm going to send a 5/5 and 2 3/3s at you, Dork, just to try to bring you down to the 20 club.
Yep, take 11, go to 28.
And that is it. I have no cards in hand, and I pass the turn.
Okay, untap, draw for turn. I'm gonna tap for 6 right away to cast Final Act. I'm going to choose to destroy all creatures. I don't think there's any no planeswalkers, no battles. I'm definitely not exiling graveyards right now, and I don't think any player has counters. So yeah, I'm gonna wipe the board.
My commander will go back to the command zone.
I want to play Temple of Malice to Scry. I'm gonna keep that there, and then I will pass the turn.
Craziness going on.
I know. I felt good for
I feel
like
less
2
bad.
seconds. Next turn was.
I feel less bad about my crazy punt because now everything's dead anyways.
Oh, you're chilling. You're absolutely.
I will draw a card for turn.
My commander. Twice.
Recast Saheeli.
Nice.
Pay 1. Equip Saheeli. 3, taking 1 damage to cast Psy Master Thopterist. I will play Fiery Islet as my land for turn. I will then just pass.
Gearless comes, I'm gonna bounce this mountain back to my hand, but I'll roll 1 from it. 12, 13. Replay Herigast. I'll do Liquid Metal Torque after that.
Liquid Metal Dork. It's like a Metal Gear Solid game.
Pass the turn. 10.
Alright. Let's see if I draw anything useful. I will draw and play a land. I will... Don't know that I want to... Yeah, I want to get out my commander, I think. So... 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 8, 9... 5, 6... Yeah, because it costs 9 because it's been cast twice. So I'll pay 9 and attempt to bring back out my commander.
Sounds good.
And then I got nothing else because I've got no cards in hand. I pass.
I will untap. I will drop in for turn. I will... I'm going to play Shouldered Whispering 1. With that, I'm going to pass the turn.
Okie dokie. Untap.
On your upkeep, sack a creature.
So with that trigger on the stack, I'm gonna pay 1 to sacrifice Fiery Islet to draw a card.
Totally.
Alrighty, I guess I'll just sacrifice Psy. Go to draw a card. Pay 2. Cast a Charming Scoundrel.
I've been charmed.
When it enters the battlefield, I'm going to discard a card, then draw a card. I'm going to discard a Ethereum Sculptor to draw a card. I'm going to pay 3 to cast a Call Pakal, first among equals. I will pass the turn.
On your upkeep, Palkatina, sacrifice a creature.
Orcaza Perforce. It's probably going to be the saddest thing ever. I'm going to Heat Shimmer targeting the Charming Scoundrel. I'll pass turn out.
I untap. I have to Shielded, I have to sacrifice a creature, right? So I have to sack my commander. So I'm just going to pass the turn because without my commander to make this card great, I don't want to even bother getting my commander online right now.
Untap. Upkeep. I'm going to bring back Archon of Cruelty. Splinter Twink. I'm going to target you.
It's rude.
I do be a little rude as a trigger.
Okay. Fine. You know what? I will make a copy of Charming Scoundrel.
It all worked out. There you go.
I didn't really want to spend my mana to do that, but okay.
I didn't want to make you sacrifice creatures.
When it enters the battlefield, I'm going to make... I could make a wicked roll. That'd be kind of funny, but I don't think I'll do that.
Do you have like a tech deck? Do it over the Charming Scoundrel. Just.
I'm gonna make a treasure.
Sounds good.
I will then sacrifice the copy, discard friggin' Prismari command, and lose 3 life.
I'm gonna gain 3, draw a card.
Good heavens.
Draw for turn. Good lord, what is happening in there? Well, I'm gonna play Draw's Orders. So I'm gonna search for up to 2 creature cards, reveal them, put one in my hand, put the other in my graveyard, then shuffle. I'm gonna put... Yeah, I think that's the way I want to do it. I'm gonna put Anger in my bin. And... Atali, and put Atali into my hand. So, Orders dissolves. I do have a mountain. I have my commercial district, so now my creatures have haste. I'm gonna tap for 5. I'm gonna play Shouldred. 4/5 with Menace. When she enters the battlefield, each opponent sacrifices a non-token creature or planeswalker.
Haha, I got none.
Oh, bother. I guess I will sacrifice a Pakal.
Now, I'm gonna send my 4/5 your way, Splinter Twink. I'm gonna send Archon your way, Palkatina. And I'm gonna send Shouldred, Whispering One your way, Jace. So 4/5 Whip Menace towards Splinter Twink, 2/6/6s your own respective ways, Jace and Palkatina. The attack trigger off of Archon of Cruelty, I'm gonna target you with Jace. So discard a card, lose 3 life, I draw a card, and gain 3 life.
No, that was a good card. Hideous Taskmaster. I wanted to steal your guys' shit.
No, I want to steal shit.
And give it Annihilator. All right, and then I take 6 damage as well.
Correct.
All right, 19.
I will then pass the turn.
Curse you for making me discard my
Okay.
Eldrazi.
It's a burden.
Untap. Upkeep.
With Shouldred.
I will make a copy of Charming Scoundrel. I will then sacrifice it. I will make a second treasure when it enters. I will draw a card. I'm gonna cast Kiki Jiki Mirror Breaky.
Hey yo! Popping off?
Not really.
Aw. I was excited.
Well, somebody keeps killing all my shit, so you know.
It's a sacrifice effect. You're just sacrificing your own stuff. That's all I know.
I will pass the turn.
Who up keying? They G-keying.
12, 13, replay Herigast. I'll pass the turn.
All right, let's draw something that... I play a Underground River as my land and then pass the turn. No cards in hand.
Untap. Upkeep. I will bring back... I think I want Broodlord now. ETB trigger, tutor, exile. Yeah, I think I just want that. Just play it safe. Grab that. Face down, exile. Can cast as long as it's an exile. Shuffle. And then I draw for turn. Draw for turn. I'm going to play Atali, Primal Conqueror. So when she enters the battlefield, each player exiles cards from the top of the library until they exile a non-land card. I may cast any number of spells from among them. Non-land cards exile this way without paying their mana cost. Exile Rogue's Passage, a swamp.
Ooh.
I get a Scartrid Elder.
Ulamog, Ceaseless Hunger.
I will gladly cast an Ulamog the Ceaseless Hunger.
I got a Mull Drifter.
I'll take the Muldrifter.
Ulalek has a cast trigger. If you're
Yeah.
casting it, you can exile 2 permanents.
Yeah, I'm going to exile Kiki-Jiki and Herigast.
Response, I'm gonna Kiki-Jiki to copy Charming Scoundrel.
Totally.
I'll respond. I'm going to cast Cthulhu's Fury and sacrifice him.
Sure.
And I'm going to deal 9 damage to the Shieldred.
Which one? Regular Shieldred or the Saki Shieldred?
I'm going to do it to the Whispering one, Shieldred.
Shieldred dies. I got my exile triggers off with that. I get a Muldrifter into play.
So, I'll make another treasure.
Draw 2 off Solemn, or off of Muldrifter. 1, 2. Let's tap for 2, play a Scooze. Let's go to combat. So I'm gonna send. Let's do some 10-10. So I'm gonna send Ulamog, Atali, and Solemn Simulacrum your way, Jace, for 19. I'm gonna send Archon of Cruelty, Portling Broodlord, and Null Drifter your way, Splinter Twink, for 13, 14, 15. Palkatina with Secure Tribal with her Scavenging is and Shouldred for 7, and then I'm gonna target Palkatina with the Archon trigger. Yeah.
Okay, I just die then.
Yeah, apparently my Chihuahua attempted to block in response to Ulamog. She threw herself in front of the sword for me, so I lived. No, I'm just kidding. Ulamog has an attack trigger where I would exile the top 20 cards of my library, but since she's sending exactly 19 life,
Yeah.
it doesn't really matter because I'm dying, so unless you have something that cares about my exile.
No, not at all. By all means,
Yeah.
not at all.
I'm dead.
And then, yeah, Palkatina, discard a card, lose 3. I draw a card and gain 3.
Dang. I'm not mad that you killed me with my own Eldrazi, but I'm kind of mad that you got to play with all my cool Eldrazi.
Second main phase, I'm gonna sack Scavenging Ooze, Cigar Truck, and Solemn
dead?
Dread Return.
Are you dead? Are you playing
Dread
into the
Return.
dying?
Is going to target. Sure. I'm going past it.
See what we got. 2, 4. We play Herigast.
Big Dargan.
I don't think I have anything else to help deal with your board state, honestly. I'm just dead on your turn, right?
Yeah, so on the crackback, I have a bunch of flyers and everything has trample and haste.
Yeah.
Dang.
Good game.
Plus you can Blightsteel Colossus.
Wait, that was very gross. Like, Coram was
Thank you.
very scary.
I mean, there's a reason why he's called the Undertaker. He's got a streak to maintain, right?
I see that, yeah. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a like, share it with your friends, subscribe to our channel, and ring that bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming content. This episode was brought to you by our friends at Dragon Shield. We will be giving away some of our Dragon Shield sleeves. Be sure to use our Dragon Shield affiliate link in the comments below when you make purchases from Dragon Shield. Every little bit of support helps our channel keep growing.